Hello, I am Nate Beachy with Horner Solutions, here with the Horner Solutions chart recorder. I'm going to show you how the recording and the data logging features work on the chart recorder. So on my chart recorder over here, let's do that. On the main screens here, you'll see the icon here, which is the recording feature. It's currently not doing anything. That's because nothing's happening as far as recordings go. To start with, in the configuration menu, in the system config, there is an option for data log enabled. By default, it's set to records only. And what that means is that only recordings will be recorded to microSD as a data log file. However, you can change this to where it is always plus records, which enables the data log to operate at all times. And so that has effectively turned on the data logging for the system in general. And that data log will occur at the intervals set in the configuration. So now you see a blinking red light. And the interval that I'm talking about is under channel configuration, data log interval. So every 30 seconds I'm getting one for channel 1, every 5 seconds for channel 2, and every 30 seconds for channels 3 and 4 also. Each of those files is getting an entry at those intervals. The recording button is actually something you can press. It's showing right now that data logging in general is active by flashing. But if I press that, what I can do is start a specific record for a certain amount of time, either manually or by timer or by time and date. Both the start and stop of the recording can be done in any of those regards. For instance, let's say I want to make a 10-minute recording of whatever's happening now and for the next 10 minutes. So I can set the end of this recording to be 10 minutes from whenever I start the recording. Over here to the left, you'll select what you want the recording to be, and under that you'll see entries from a history of what has been typed in here before. Currently the only entry is recording. So if I tap that, it automatically fills the name of the recording up here at the top to whatever I just tapped. I can always tap on this and make it whatever I want here. Let me hit escape here. What differentiates this recording called recording from the last recording called recording is that the file name will actually have a time and date stamp appended to it. That's the differentiation in files. Once I have this all set with valid parameters, which is some file name and some timer and time and date settings that actually are possible, then I will hit confirm recording. It will give me an overview of what I have set, and I'll hit start recording. At which point the recording is actually active. You can see off to the right here now that the recording icon itself is turned into a spinning tape reel to let you know that a recording is active. And since this is for 10 minutes length time, there's also a little timer here that shows you how much time is left in this particular recording. There's always the option to press on this again and see what the process is and how long you have yet. And in this case, I can actually manually stop the recording. When the recording is finished, you can see what the data file name actually turned out to be, which is in this case recording, and then the date today and the time at which the recording started, which was about a minute ago or so. And then there's also an alarm file that happens during the recording for the recording itself. If any alarms or events happened during the recording, they will get saved as the alarm file here. There might not be an alarm file if nothing happened during that time, but that's what it will be called if there is one there. And that's how the recording feature works on the chart recorder. Very simple to set up. Once you have your chart recorder configured for different signals and what they're going to show you through the transducers you have connected, then you can set a recording up for any amount of time, spanning days or weeks even. This is Nate Beachy with Horner Solutions with the chart recorder. I'll see you in the next one.